You know what I just realized? It would take a long time to explain why this has to be what they're doing. But a lot of people have noticed the sun moving north northeast and fast too. I'm talking in the last couple of weeks, fast. And in the Masons, you're worshiping Apollo, of course, the sun god, who is Trump, and then you're worshiping the North Star. That's the North is where God's supposed to be in the Masonic beliefs. So that's where you worship. I believe they're moving the North Pole to CERN, and CERN is a big electromagnet, and it's lining up with the South Pole, which they just put an electromagnet in at the antipode, which is the other side of CERN. It's the biggest in the world. Why would they do that? I think they've got everyone thinking they're opening portals when they're not opening portals. They're moving the sun. They're not the sun, but the sun's moving as a result of it. They're moving the North Pole to over Apollo's temple, which in turn will move the sun, which will change us from 4 seasons to 2 seasons. It will throw this whole world into chaos. As above, so below. Jesus wants to save the world, they want to destroy it. First, they'll do it with water to copy God, and then they'll do it with fire second. So the Hoover Dam, the West Coast, and the East Coast are coming. And we still got something in the South because they're doing prep and training in Georgia too. So something's happening down there. Anyway, I wanted to get that out there because that just hit me. And I've done all the research to confirm the things that I've just told you here are true. If you go on that rabbit trail, look into the lensing system. It has to do with the sun. They've created the world's biggest energy weapon. It uses our own sun to target individuals and populations. It can be anything from a warm caress to a person igniting and just burning up, spontaneous combustion they used to call it. It could be any of that because they can literally do anything now that they control frequencies. A lot of people don't understand how big this is. If they control frequencies, they're speaking like God spoke to create. That's as above, so below. God will not let this continue. He's coming. The gospel is 1 Corinthians 15, 1 through 4, that Jesus died and he died on the cross for your sins. That blood covers past, present, and future. He was buried and he rose from the grave according to the scriptures. That is the gospel. That's the only gospel. There is no other gospel. There's no other works. There's nothing else involved. Works will follow, but it won't be you doing them. Don't get your sanctification before your salvation. Love, peace, and chicken grease.